Get over here into the Discord. Hello. Hello? Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
Guten morning.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah. What's happening?
Getting me some VEPS, bro. Catch a little bit here, catch a little bit there.
Wiki. Let's throw a little GM in the chat there for the Trading View folks. There we go. I'm going to charge right over here and slap that rocket icon right between the eyes. Bam! Just gave myself a little smack. You know. Sometimes you need it. Let's see what's going on with Dixie here. Yeah, like I said, 105. Is that 105 up there? Yeah, that's the top of the weekly range on Dixie. I don't know if we're going to get a pump up there, man. Don't know if we're going to get a pump up there. I see gold back up at 1972. Would SPY close at 449.68. Love it. Love it. Let me see here. And I was totally backwards on that. We're down here by the last support level on Dixie. I was just looking at another asset. Got confused. It happens. I look at a lot of assets. I was looking at a lot of assets last night. Yeah, you know. A little sleepy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. The old guy went out. Let's see. Oh, whoa, what did I just see there? Take a peek. Let's take a peek. All right. Oh, Dixie Doodle Dandy. We'll pull Dixie up on the old chart over here. Oh, what do I have up here? Oh.
2 hours later.
Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours later. Let me see here. Yeah, good stuff.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yep. Just got the daily Dixie chart up here, just for an example. Got an RSI on my chart. See the higher high here on the returns oscillator setting up hidden bear, right? Divergence between returns and price action. We got the RSI down here with a lower high. Wasn't showing any hidden bear at all. Did that hidden bear play out? Did it reject off the 9 and the 33 log MA right when it was crossing the zero mean? Absolutely down. Down it went. Just like to show that the real divergence in these markets, not the RSI. If you want to use the RSI, knock yourself out. Good luck with it. Because probably 90% of the time, returns oscillator is going to be showing different reads, the real divergence. That's what we're talking about, man. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Dixie. Gonna have to take a peek up here. I'm gonna have to run up through these macro time frames. Yeah, things have changed up a little bit. Dixie's starting to have an outlier on the 2-day to the downside too, and you're below wave trend, 33 power mean. You're at the bottom side of the power mean band though. Remember that wick right there? I mean, that's almost the bottom of the weekly range. That's why I keep, what is today? Thursday. Trying to tell all these bulls, be wary, man. Look out. Dixie is at the bottom of the weekly. In my opinion, there's only one direction. Can it drop a little more? Absolutely. Here's the number. 103.938. Right in that range. There's that little wick I was talking about right there. Almost got to it. Interesting. Let's 2-day, 3-day. All right, you tap the bottom side of the power mean band. Roger that. Let's see here. Right below, is that right below wave trend? Absolutely. Wave trend on the 3-day, 104.457. Dixie's doing something different here. Prediction model. Starting to head into trend a little bit as well. See the returns oscillators at the bottom. Oh, almost at the 2 SD band down here. See what the RSI is doing. Dumped out, huh? We'll have to see what's happening here. Let me see. Yeah, good stuff. Hidden right there. Yep. Got some hidden bull building from right here when we bounced off of the, excuse me, bounced off the reverse wave trend. Interesting indeed. Yeah, I guess it's flashing on that as well. Let me see here. Let's go to a 5-day. And this is just fogging up my chart, man. I'm going to get this baby off here for right now. Let me see something here real quick. I'll throw a message. All right. There we go. So 5-day, right at wave trend. Interesting indeed. So this thing pulled back on the 5-day. Let's blow this up a little bit. Take a peeky poo. Yeah, I sent a wick right into that wave trend. 33 log MA. Looking good. This thing going to bounce up now. Everything's flipping up. You got about half of the power mean band. Not half. You know, visually wise, yes. But you got a lot of blanks down here. Flipping up. Probably only got about 4 or 5 that haven't yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 5. 33 is turned up. Love it. Random walk on the 5-day as well. So on the 5-day, you can see this thing is barely above. Let me see here. Let me blow this up real quick, guys. Yeah, there we go. So 104.460. That is the 95 for Laplace distribution range to the downside on this 5-day candle. Yeah. We're just going to close on Friday. Let's see here. Be a bit surprised to see this thing pull back up there. 104.460. Might be in the process right now. We're going to get a little reversal here. We did come back down. Test away the reverse wave trend. When you get outside the power mean band, it's going to happen. It's going to happen at some point. 5-day even having an outlier to the downside. Okay. Starting to set up a little bit of bull div. It's going off the volatility. Like I said, random walk. All right, let me pop back down to this daily. Market's opening in 3 minutes. All right. Tell you what, though, if Dixie doesn't get back up above this 99 log MA, allows this daily to start dropping down, look out. Dixie, wowzer. That's a hell of a daily candle, right? Interesting. Not really setting up any divergence. Let's go lower. Let's go to a 4-hour, see what's happening there. Yeah, that big 4, that daily, man, that was just one big 4-hour candle. Interesting indeed. Yeah, did nothing but setting up hidden bear, right? Hidden bear. Across the zero mean. Got a big wick to the downside, too. What was that low right there? 104.139. Prediction model flip back to the downside. Things looking weaker and weaker. The lower time frames I go. Yeah. I got you, boys. I'll read all this in a little bit. Hold on here. Let me get into the chat. Mean reversion, yes, sir. So the 90-minute, well, you got up above that 9 log MA, just dipped right back down below. DLP moving to the top side, huh? Prediction model says down. Indeed, it does. And it was definitely, let's see here, what was the high of that? Yeah, buddy. This thing's setting up bear div. Setting up a lot of bear div. You're below the zero mean, rejecting right now. Let's go over to the 45. Oh boy. Is this power mean band going to reject off the wave trend? That is, I'll tell you what. Got about a half hour left in this 45-minute candle. Gonna want to get back up above reverse wave trend and close. Indeed. Time is at 9:29. Let's flip over here. What's SPY doing pre-market? Let's take a quick peek here. Up on the daily. Getting ready to get a new daily. Let's throw SPY on the VRE. That is the drunken Head and Shoulders right there. The old drunken Head and Shoulders. That's actually Kensington in Philly. That's what a Head and Shoulders looks like there. I just watched a few videos this morning. What a shit show that place is. Holy crap. Profile pic says it all. Every time I look at that, I just laugh. Oh, jeez. He's a great guy. Professional hockey player. Let's see here. Okay, so opened up below the daily. Opened up below the daily. And boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, man. It's the first day, too. This could get real interesting. 449.95 is the center of the daily volatility range. Let's see if we can get a couple of these 15-minute candles to close above this daily range. Let me see. You're only at, let me see here. It's at the top of the monthly. Top of the monthly, do you know? It's the 1, 2, 3. So there's a top side of the monthly. Let me pull this down a little bit for everybody. Come on. Dog out here raising hell. I couldn't get him in last night till about 1 a.m. There it is up there. Scale this down a little bit. Let me get an exact number. Where's the top side of the monthly at? About 463. 463, huh? Okay, weekly range. We got 1, 2. Yabba dabba doo. This thing above its weekly. Sure is. Let's take a peek here. 1, 2. Where is that third hiding at? Where are you, little man? Little man. I have a feeling you're right under the monthly right here. Right under the monthly. So we are at the SPY's literally at the top of its weekly range. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's under here. It's underneath the monthly. 450.77. Yeah, look. You got one at 76, one at 78. The monthly and the top of the weekly's right here. Literally. And that's the second resistance level on the monthly. Whee! I highly recommend not buying any calls. I mean, you can go for it if you want. I wouldn't be. VEPS are telling me no. No. And everything I was looking at the dollar, just waiting to have a little pop. And that will take care of these traditional markets for sure. And gold's walking up to what, 1973? Okay, we'll have to see what Dixie does today. I mean, it pretty much just hit the bottom of the daily, 449.82. Yeah, it was within 20 cents. Got within 20 cents. You got some support. Bottom side of the daily, 68.3, a little white cross right there. Little white cross hanging out. Got a tight daily range, guys. Tight daily range, which makes sense considering you're sitting at the top of the weekly volatility range. Everything's making sense right now. Let me see what kind of percentages we're talking about. There's the top resistance level and bottom support. Where are you? There it is. Wow, boy, that thing pulled up high. There it is right there. 2.25% daily range. Interesting. That's all the supports and resistances. That's this area from down here at about 444.77. Top side about 455. Considering you can see the support's a lot closer to that data set right now. Wonder if we're going to drop all the way down here. Let me take a peek. Yeah, the daily too, man. You're up here hanging up above reverse Fisher. There is a personal foul on the spider. Setting up this bear div too, man. Setting up some bear div. Below the zero mean. 433.36 is the wave trend. Wow. Didn't pay attention to SPY the last couple of days. Crypto's been having its moment. So that variance came all the way down, negatively correlated. It's almost bottomed out. Almost bottomed out. As this thing's setting up hidden bull. Wow. I wouldn't put anything by these past these markets these days. A lot of stuff going on. Indeed. Yeah, oil. You go into the dungeon. Oil. Nice little pullback there, buddy. What was that at? Was that down on the day? 3%, huh? I like it. I like it indeed. Remember though, SPY is at the top of its weekly range. Top of its weekly range. Usually I would be looking for some puts, intraday puts. I'm definitely not looking for the calls. Or put it this way, my bias is to the downside. For sure. Bias to the top side on the Dixie. Dixie's been kind of stuck though. We've talked about that. It's 90 minutes. SPY. Right at the top of the power mean band. It's a wave trend down here. 438, about 439 actually. Okay. Yeah, man, still. I mean, there's hidden bull. There is hidden bull. 4 hour 90. What about the 45? Just a lot of bear div, right? These are all higher highs. Yeah, setting up some definitely, and you're below the 9 log MA on the 45. You got wave trend down here at 443.37. See how this progresses here. Let's see what time frame, if any, these things came back. Yeah, inside on the 33.2. Let me see here. What's that? 445.16. The 15 minute. All right. Yeah, there's wave trend right there, rearing its little ugly head about 448.45, just right below 448. Let's get an exact number. Yeah, 448.45. Yeah, pretty much. First support level, 15-minute wave trend. Beautiful. Let's get some probabilities, shall we? Let's see. First, over here. $5. Now let's go to the daily. Come on, Dixie. Load up, my love. Load up. Okay, we're moving slow this morning. There we go. Let me turn off. Yeah, good. They're off. RMLR's off. Beautiful. UPM light. Beautiful. So we got the top side of the 68.3 on Dixie, 104.5. Bottom side, 104.242. First standard deviation of the top side, 104.761. Bottom side, 103.860. 95 for Laplace to the top side, 105.889 to the down, 105.066. 95 for Laplace to the downside, 103.685. See, second standard deviation. Let me see here. Let's see the bottom side first, 103.412. Top side, 105.214. 3 SD to the top side, 105.670. Downside, 102.967. At about 3-point range in between those 3 SDs. All right. That is for the dollar. Probabilities. You got to remember, what do these probability levels mean? Right? 68.3 Laplace or normal distribution, which is first standard deviation. There's always a 68.3% chance Dixie's going to close within these 2 blue dots right here, or these 2 pink dots if we're talking about Laplace distribution. Cheese algos love that 68.3. They love shooting wicks out to the outliers and pulling them right back in. It is actually beautiful. Let's see SPYs. We got here, baby. You're right. You're pretty much just hanging on. We just showed that, right? The little white cross I showed you. That's the pink dot right there. So the bottom side, 68.3, 449.06. Top side, 452.13. 452.13. Right here. Right below that second resistance level. Yep, on the daily. Gotcha. I could be doing these dailies up on that other chart. I like showing our pretty little current candle here. My little dots. Let's see. So 1 SD, the top side, 454.75. The bottom side, 1 SD, 446.31. 95 for Laplace to the top side. What do we got? 458.74. 2 SD, pretty close, 459.03. Downside, pretty close as well. when you get the 95 for Laplace, second standard deviation in alignment. I like to see one side tighter than the other. It's usually going to give me a little bit of bias. But downside, Laplace, 442.59. Normal distribution, second standard deviation, 442.15. 3 SD to the downside, 438. Top side, 459. Wow. I'm going to get into the 99.7 Laplace. Seriously doubt we're going to get that kind of run today on Dixie. This thing's really slowed up. Let's see, got a little mixed bag here. I want to see where gold's at. Check it out. Probably up by the 1 SD. No. Making a run now, isn't it? So on this daily on gold, first off, let me pop this baby on. Because it has been running. It's been a running. Not like just the rest of the traditional markets. We just had the open, right? Got below the center of that weekly range. That's the yellow dotted line there. Found support, bottom side, 68.3. Ran right up to where? Top side of the weekly. 2 wicks right into it. Pulled it back to the center of the daily range. Love how the VRE and these distribution levels work together. Now the pump is on. Gold, 1974, huh? There's that 1 SD, 1983, I believe. Yep. 1983.16. We got first resistance level on the weekly about 1984.21. 1984.21. Oh, Dixie. Dixie's stuck in the mud, too. Gold could have a little run here. Gold could have a little run. So let me flip this on gold. I'm going to see something real quick. Nice bounce off wave trend, huh? Pretty sure I remember up here talking about this cross. It was getting ready to happen. Definitely came down, tested that wave trend. It's getting ready to cross up the reverse fissure. You keep this price action up here today, it will. It will on the close. It was going to clear. Let's see. Which MAs are giving us the green light? Actually, blow this up, man. Take a peek at this. Yeah, boy, grayed out, huh? You just got the 99 log MA, right? Returns still above the mean, variance rising. Other two variance pretty flat right now. Pretty flat, making its transition. This thing gonna flip back blue. Boy, it sure could. Like I said, the 99 never lost it. And the way it's pumping right now, what are we gonna see? Top side of the power mean band? 1995? 1995. I don't know about all that. Let's take a peek here. Got any confluence? 95 for Laplace, pretty much. About a point above it. We could definitely be seeing that, especially if Dixie slides here. This is intraday. When I was talking about my bias earlier, I was talking about more of a macro time frame. All right. You have to run the rest of that workflow to get the intraday. But gold is looking pretty bullish right now. Silver back over 24. Look at metals. Oh, look at them go. Look at that little run. Hey, when Dixie's weak, you're going to see it, man. Going to see it. It's not going to be down there long. I'll tell you what, barring, go over here, throw this on Dixie and show you. Coming back down, huh? You close down around the bottom of this weekly range. That is not good for Dixie, to be honest. That is going to pull your weekly range down a lot. A lot. It would be pretty bearish. Like intraday right now, like more macro time frames, Dixie's looking like it wants to run. But intraday, don't think so. Especially if you battle this daily range. I mean, you were fine earlier in the day. Market opens, you dump below it. You can't close any 15-minute candles back above this daily range. This thing's probably going to sell off. But does it close tomorrow below this weekly at 103.938? We're about to find out. You definitely could. Definitely could. We've seen how some of these data sets have been acting lately. Been showing us something new, which is good. Fits right in with what we do, right? Ever evolving, man. Ever evolving. You're never done learning. Always something. Always something. Let me see. Yep, I'm going to that next. Just wanted to take an early peek on these markets when they opened here. What are we, 15 minutes in? Just got a new 15-minute candle. They just pushed that down to close below the daily volatility range. No. Yeah, Dixie, don't need to look at it too much. I know where that level's at. Really don't think it's going to drop below there. Got the 1 SD down here too for support. Probably kick it back up. Dixie really just been going, doing a lot of sideways action. Once it dropped down to the bottom of this weekly range, man. Whoop! Yesterday. You made a run. You got up to the 1 SD, rejected, closed right at that second support on the weekly. Yeah, this is definitely not looking good, man. Dixie's definitely not looking good. Okay, my chart is, there are ghosts in the machine right now. Having a little run here. What's happening? Trading View, you stealing my bandwidth, man? What are you doing? Come on, baby. We here for you. Be here for us. All right. See if anything's sticking out before I pop over on crypto. We're a lot of volatility in the crypto markets, man. We got a mixed bag over here. Oh yeah, Baba down 8%. Take that. Cisco down 11.32. What? Yeah, I'm wondering, did Cisco have earnings or something? Sure did, of course. Hey, but earnings, it's green. Doesn't that mean bull? God damn, this thing fell out of the bed. How many times have we seen this lately, guys? Those of you in alpha trading, how many times have we seen these earning plays at the top or the bottom just run right to the 5 SD? Right? 5th standard deviation. And that's a bottom of the monthly range. Bottom of the monthly range. It's a hell of a move, man. 11.5%. Right to the 5th standard deviation on the daily and 4 hour. Right? And the bottom of the monthly range. Good Lord. There's about a 0.0000000 as many zeros you can probably pack in there. 1% probability this thing drops below there. Look, you got a wick down below, it sucked it right back up. In fact, there's a 99.7% chance Cisco's going to be back up above 50, right around 50 and a quarter by the close today. See what happens, because we have seen on these earning plays how they get stuck down in here. I can show you a few where you had an earnings play down to like the 5 SD and just stuck there all day. Baba too, huh? Baba have earnings? Jesus. Yeah, indeed. Both to the downside. And what was the earnings report? Take a peek here. Any news? Any news? Well, there you go. That's what the news gets you. Okay. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't quite get all the way down to 5th on that one, did it? No, but it definitely got to the, what is that, first support on the monthly? Yes. Look at Baba's macro volatility, man. It is all piled in here together. That is not good. You get stuck below this tomorrow, man. This, to be honest, Baba could get stuck down here. Not good. Tight daily range, too. Tight daily range. A couple good plays to the downside. If you're an investor, you're probably like, oh, there's going to be great earnings. Oh, I should have more of this. This is the best thing since sliced bread. And you wake up, you're like, oh, I could have got it on the discount. Yes, you could have. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. 516, so let's see here. Get down into these bonds. Pulling back again, man. Bond yields. Oh, yeah? Wheat and rice. Wheat and rice. Let's go, wheat and rice. What's rice up? 1.7. Wheat is up 3.12. Good job. Oh, nice. Yeah, here. Yeah, Intel up, what, 2.8? Oh, what happened, Spirit Airlines? Well, I think pumped, though, man. God, it's over 11 now. Good for Spirit Airlines. Your stock's worth $11. Let's go. I don't fly on airlines that their stocks are worth $11. Kind of makes me worried. Oh, boy. What's that say? Bar downs all evening and sniping the market. Yeah, let's go, buddy. I love it. Yes. Filthy Snipes. You're the man. Being reckless in the chat. Love it. Good stuff. Let's go over to crypto. Beep. You guys, anybody watching on TV, you want to look at some Forex pairs, you just let me know. Stock market too. Whatever you want to look at. We're here for you. Right? We're here for you. Let me see. ADA. We were talking about it. It looked like it was going up. Almost up to 40 cents again, right? 39. Doge almost 8 cents. Good on Doge. Everything else though, right? BTC down 3%. What do we got? 3.6. Let me see what this thing's doing real quick. Weekly range. Gotcha. Sold down 4.5%. Yeah, man, that thing went nuts. Right? Went nuts. How'd this close yesterday or last night? You made a hell of a run. Way outside. And where are you? Right back at it. Right back at the top of the monthly. All right, right there. 62. $62. Top of the monthly for Solana. Just double checking. Yeah, I know it is. How we've been looking at it. And what is that? The first weekly, yes, first weekly resistance. Rejected right at the end of the day yesterday, closed back inside, right? You do a literal 2 SD run. That's a blue cross line right there. Pulls back in, closes right inside the 95 for Laplace. That's a 95.4% probability level as well, just different distribution models. So it runs up to the normal distribution second standard deviation, closes inside the 95 for Laplace. Beautiful. Makes a run to the top side of the 68.3 today. Now you busted right through the 1 SD to the downside. You're down below the center of the daily. And remember, top of the monthly range. At the top, at the end of the month, I'm looking for Solana to close right around here. If it doesn't dump out. If crypto has a pullback here, look out. AVAX is just running like crazy. AVAX picked it up where Solana left off. Let's see how far out AVAX is. If I remember correctly, this thing is way out too. Jesus, man. Yeah, this thing is like, wow. This is the asset that shows Solana how to create a personal file. Where is the top of this monthly? Goodness, man. Got it way down there. Sure is. Whew. Holy crap, man. Let me scale this down. Yeah, goodness gracious, man. AVAX is running the gamut, man. What do we got here? 1583. 1583 is the top of the monthly range. I'm glad Solana pulled back to its top. Because if this pump and dump happens, you're going to see a lot of long liquidations on AVAX. This thing pulls back. I mean, that's a hell of a, let's see. Let's get a percentage here. What's this data set at? Boop. 32%, man. 32%. Wow. Solana's, if you look at Solana, though, holy crap. Where's Solana's top of the monthly? Let me see here. It's right at it right now. But remember, the top of that monthly range never got tested. If we get to the end of the month and Solana doesn't have that massive pullback, this thing's doing something different, right? We're going to have to reevaluate our little VRE here. But really is what it means. Super bearish, super bullish. You close outside of these volatility ranges, should be telling you something, especially all of you that are using it. Indeed. Doge up 4% now, huh? AVAX just continuing to push. Let's see what happens. Top of the weekly. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's right there. Right there. Fifth standard deviation, huh? Indeed, today, 29.73. Gotcha. What else are we working with here? A lot of red. Bonk down almost 9%. Back down under whatever the hell that number is. 0.00000. Win 1 penny bonk. Win one penny bonk. From what I understand, in the Solana ecosystem, people are building a lot involving bonk. So, yeah, I've got a couple $100 million. I'm just sitting on them. You never know. I screwed the pooch on Doge, right? Who didn't? Who didn't? Everybody was partying with Doge when it was under a penny. Well, I'm going to do that again, especially when it's a free airdrop. Yeah, could be end of the month savagery, man. Really could be, Sayron. Some of these cryptos are just, and it's not the entire crypto market, right? You just got a couple of these altcoins that are, woohoo, got a little pep in their step. Indeed. Little pep in their step. Let's scale this back out a little bit. Yeah, Apex moving, man. I'm interested in BTC, though. Let's go over here. Got shorts piling on again. Got these shorts back up at 702. Boy, these people, man. Be careful, man. They've been having fun liquidating these shorts. Or, liquidating the shorts. As soon as they start piling on, man. As soon as they start piling on, they throw a little pump up. But the longs are getting it too. If you've noticed, if you're looking at the liquidation charts, man, they've been serving it up to both sides. Here's the problem. All right. There's no way you should be getting long liquidations when BTC is running like this. The reason why you're using too much leverage, and let me see, you're using too much leverage. Wait a minute here. Let me see something real quick. Give me the 1 hour. You got longs getting liquidated right now. Look at the last 24 hours. You got about 102 million in shorts and about 89 million in longs. So they're getting both sides. Guys, this should not be happening. This is totally all people over leveraged. And I mean big time. Big time over leveraging. Where it take, dude, you get a 1% pullback, not even a 1% pullback. Little moves like this on Bitcoin liquidates people because they're so over leveraged. Why would you not take your profits? Well, number one, you don't know what deviation levels you're hitting if you don't have this. So there's your first problem. Got to know where the deviation levels are because you're up against behemoths trading these markets, and they know, indeed. I mean, look at that wick first into it, right? Bam. Profit taken. I mean, hell, you if you're up above 50x, little pullbacks like that can liquidate you. Oh, yeah? Yeah, let's pop on that and take a peek. Damn, Doge. Doge shot to the top of its daily with a quickness. What are you saying? They did the monthly test. Where, sir? Where? Gotcha. Yeah, still. Hell of a move on Doge. I mean, it literally hit the top of the daily range. Top of the daily range. Pulled back to the 95.4 Laplace. Bouncing off it. Or no, sorry. Top side of the 68.3. Top side of the 68.3 right back up to the 1SD. See what this thing does. You were up here 95.4% probabilities. When you hit the top side of that daily, no brainer, this thing ripped back in. Yeah, never mind. It's all good. So what happens when we're looking at 40 different assets? Boy, oh boy. Soul. Boy, I'll tell you what, man. Top side of that monthly keeps spitting this price action back up. See if Solana can get back up above its daily range. I mean, talking over 64.25. 64.25 as Avalanche continues to push. Go with Cardano. 3%, huh? Nice steady rise there. Drifting. Drifting like a champ. Yeah, hit the 95.4 too. 95.4 Laplace, second standard deviation. First resistance level on the weekly. What about the monthly? We in the same ballpark? We are. No. Yeah, man. Cardano too. Cardano up above its monthly. Let me see where the top of it is. 1, 2, 3. Jeez Louise, man. Cardano bouncing off top of its monthly. You got AVAX way up ahead. You got Solana right at it. You got Cardano right at the top of its monthly. A lot of things hanging high up here. So that could really come into fruition there. The end of the month savagery. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I can't wait to the last week, to be honest. Especially if crypto hangs up here. Crypto hangs up here. Let's see here. Oh, AVAX, man. That freaking volatility is picking up. Let's look at these charts on AVAX. I just saw that thing flip like 50 cents in like 1 second. Down here in 1 minute. Yeah, daily, huh?
I don't know if it's just me, Boba, but I think your volume's gone quite soft.
Volume?
Oh, okay. Then you weren't really talking. Sorry. I just walked and came back, and I heard you for a little soft.
Yeah, I haven't changed anything. Should be fine.
Okay, cool. No, then it was just me messing up.
It's all right. It's all right. Might have monkey poo in your ears. Let me see here. Trending, man. Trending. Avalanche. Trending on the daily. Been trending on the daily. Had a little break in the prediction model right here, but yeah, man. Turned right back down. This thing is setting up some bear div, though, on the daily. That variance rising, positively correlated, though. Look at the volatility, man. Gee, many Christmas. Everything's peaking out. What do we got? Yeah, you got the 981 at 98.77. You got the 2400 at 96, along with the 525. 525, 981 are negatively correlated. Low length contracting. So is the 981. And the 2400 still expanding positive. God, man, this thing's got no chill, to be honest. Actually looks pretty good. Although you are way out of bounds. 4 hours probably going to be. In fact, you cross the zero mean here. You got a wick. Got a wick down. Got a wick down. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to get a nice doji here. You're expanding on the low length and negatively correlated. 981 expanding positively correlated. 2400 contracting negative. So the bull's going to win on that battle. You can see that bear wick left behind. Usually on this bear div, you get a cross down on the zero mean. You think you're going to come back down and test the top side of this power mean band. This thing is, it's crypto, man. It's crypto. People love pump and dumping. Pump and dumping. Light trend still, too, on the 4 hour. Variance coming down positively correlated, though. I don't know how much longer this is going to freaking hold, especially when you realize where it's at. Remember, I already nailed the 95.4 Laplace second standard deviation. Whoops. There you are. Yep, 95.4 Laplace. Right back up at it, though. Remember that, man. Oh, my God. Down there at 16 and some change. Top of the monthly range. AVAX literally is going to be the one that's really going to get wrecked, in my opinion. Solana's right at the top of its monthly. So is Cardano. Chilling. The fact it hasn't dumped out, a lot of strength there. AVAX, though, I'm looking at this as a pump and dump right now, man. I'm not lying. Do I like Avalanche? Yeah, man. Yeah, I really do. Don't hold any. I definitely like it. Good for the crypto space. Good blockchain. But that being said, what was that? 30% in some change above the top of the monthly range. Wow. Wow. It is leading the pack of shitcoins on. Dude, take your profits if you're in an avalanche trade. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, this thing has been running. About time. When these bag holders dump on you, don't come crying. Tried to tell you. Tried to warn you. Pull up. Where are you at? So what is this for the day? Man, that thing is still pumping. The hell is that? TM ADA looking good. Renders and next. Already, huh? I'm gonna take a peek at that sucker. I'm gonna throw that on the old what do we got here? Yeah, I could just do the spot. Cash USD. Do you want to do USDT? Yeah. This thing's not even on Binance yet? Good Lord. Is that correct? I know you guys have been tracking this more than me. Yeah, wow. So this thing's just on MEXC, KuCoin, Bybit, CoinX. Jeez Louise. Caspa. Is that the friendly ghost? Is that what this is? Yeah. Caspa the friendly ghost. Why didn't you tell me it was Caspa? Shit, I would have been on this a long time ago. Wow, man, you're getting a higher high right now too? Not from right about here. But here, right? Like Tommy Boy. It doesn't hurt really here or here. It's like right in this area. That's the best part of that movie. Whee! Fun shit. How long's this sucker been around, man? Caspa. Not very long. Can't even go to a 2-day. All right, we'll stick on the day. Let's look at this 4-hour. Trending. Daily and 4-hour trend. You're below the zero mean, though. On some bear div. So be wary. We got the wave trend at about 9 cents. About 9 cents, 9.1. Oh, okay. Caspa, the friendly ghost. It's the friendliest ghost you know. Who remembers that song? How the kids are like, what the hell is he talking about? What is this Caspa? What is this Caspa, the friendly ghost? That's some old school shit right there. I mean, that was like going off the air when I was a kid. Wow.
Caspa's been not Casper the friendly ghost, but Caspa, the crypto has been running since like last June or something.
It's the rise up. It's rise up.
It's
Just changed his name. Casper was like, I'm going to change my name to Caspa. I'm going to fade the crypto market.
I mean, to be honest, it's been, if you look at the monthly of it, going back to June 22, it is way higher than it was. Like,
well, you think?
Gone up like 100x or something.
Dude, 100. Like shit, what's this thing at right now? 13 cents?
77,090%.
I was about to say, I was about to pull my measurement tool out
like
here.
77,000%.
June of 22. I mean, okay, so what exactly is Caspa? Does anybody actually know what this thing is?
I think I have actually mentioned it once before. Like recently. Hang on, I'll tell you what it is.
I mean, yeah, because that's...
I don't remember.
Come on now. Jesus criminy.
Yeah, here.
Gotta love crypto, man.
Caspa.
Hell, I got 8 yet.
Caspa is a proof of work crypto which implements Ghost DAG protocol. So it's like, a DAG. It's a DAG crypto, which is,
it tracks the Dagestani freaking mixed martial arts fighters on the blockchain.
It's a good way to decentralize the protocol and make it kind of secure. Unlike traditional blockchain, Ghost DAG not orphan blocks created in parallel. Rather allows them to coexist and orders them in consensus. So it basically allows you to have the decentralized secured crypto like Bitcoin, but just lets you run a lot more transactions because they're batch
log. I don't.
The Caspa blockchain is actually a block DAG. The generalization of Nakamoto consensus allows for secure operation while maintaining very high block rates. See what I just said. Currently 1 block per second, aiming for 10 blocks per second, dreaming of 100 blocks per second, and minuscule confirmation times dominated by internet latency. Caspa implementation includes a lot of cool features such as reachability to query the DAG's topology, block data pruning, near future plans for block header pruning, SPV proofs, and later subnetwork support, which will make future implementation of layer 2 solutions much easier. Okay, that's the propaganda about Caspa from the CoinMarketCap page.
Wow.
But basically, it's
80,000% is what I just said. Just read 80,000%. Only in crypto, baby. Only in crypto.
Pretty good. Yeah. In a year and like 3 months. Pretty good return on investment, that's for sure.
I don't care if it's a friendly ghost or a mean ghost. That's a mean move. I'll tell you that. Wow. Right. Damn, Caspa. Caspa, the friendly ghost.
Yeah.
You never seen a ghost pump like this.
And in the last month, it's had an insane rise. I mean, like, since like a few days ago, it's gone up from like 8 cents to 14 cents. So,
wow.
You know, and before that, I mean, really, like, if you look just back to, I don't know, when it started really flying out, it was like only at the beginning of this month, it started to shoot up from like 4 cents, almost 5 cents. It's now, you know, almost tripled, more than doubled in value since that rise really started happening at the beginning of the month. But yeah, at the beginning it was like, you know, not less than two 10,000ths of a cent.
Yes, sir.
One bit. You know,
oh Jesus! You know anything that's anything that's got that many listings on BitMEX? Wow, this is render.
Right. Yeah.
BitMEX, people loving that. So let's see here. Right. Bitcoin, US dollar.
Yeah.
Oh, render.
14 cents, not bad for an asset that was once, I mean, just practically free.
$3.27. Here's another one that's been just killing it. Or maybe not. Actually. Woo! Opened up and sold the hell off. I'll tell you what, man. It's made a great move, though. From the bottom. From the bottom. We got about 723%. Yeah, it's nothing compared to what we just looked at. Look at this 4 hour, though, man. Boy, this thing pumped. Down about 2 cents. Down about 2 cents. Wow. Nice move. Nice move. And setting up hidden bull. Hello. Hello. In freaking indeed. Go back over here. Getting some new stuff up on the old charts here. Old Ordy. Oh, is that Ric Flair coin? Nice. Woo! I've definitely heard of Woo. See, Rune. Used to trade Rune. Rune used to fly around. I can't believe I don't actually have a Rune on there. Interesting. Let me throw render up here. Let's build the watch list a little bit. Yeah, good move, man. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Sol was just down 4.20%. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let me see here. Daily Bitcoin. Just read something in the chat. We will show. What are you talking about? You're talking about the top of the monthly range at 33.4. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a little lower, dude. Top of that monthly range, and I'm not talking about the top of the resistance level. I'm just talking about the top of the center of the monthly. 32.5 is where wave trend's at. And I'm pretty sure top of that monthly is at 33.4. Oh yeah, hell, that's probably down what? Like, let's see here. Was that 32.5, right? Let's see here. Where you at, monthly? There you are. There's the top of the monthly. Yeah. It's like right in here, man. Like right in here. It's right in the top in the center of the monthly range. That daily wave trend, which I like holding high up here. The fact that daily wave trend is at 33.4 or 32.5. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. All right. Yeah, it's inside of the monthly, all right. Nice little bounce off the weekly. You're back up above the weekly range, too. It's BTC getting ready to make a move. Could. Well, Solana's finally selling off a little bit. Yeah, it's not too bad of a pullback. Let me see what exactly that would be. At least to the top of the monthly. Top of the monthly to you. Yeah, let's get this measurement tool. Guys, only a 9% pullback. 9% pullback, where if you take Solana in, I will show you here. Man, I know right where it's at, and I know what kind of percentage we're about to get. Tell you what, this thing pulls back there and tests that. I'm going to back the truck up. I'm going to back up the truck, boys. Let me see here. Let's get an exact. Boom. 42, about 43%. 43% pullback to the top of the monthly range. Slide this over a little bit. Where are we? 7th, 6th. We're almost there. Like Bitcoin. C2, 1. Let's get this up a little bit. I'm on you. Boop, 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 boop. There it is, right there, right? Yep, 35.5. That is it. Let's see. Let's scale this up a bit now. Here's where we got the new monthly. Yeah, man. Goodness gracious, soul. Is that it right there? Is that about as close? Yeah, I mean, guys, it got within about $3. Got within about $3. Go to. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so Solana got within about $3 of that range, which don't like it. Man, that was literally about 10%. Too much, man. Too much. Yeah, it's tough. We're going to have to see with these next 2 weeks. If this thing starts sliding, it definitely could. But I don't know, man. Crypto's pretty bullish. Get over here on Sol. See what makes sense on these macro time frames, although we can't go over about a 2-day. I mean, 2-day wave trend is below there. It's at $30, man. 29.83. Top side of the power mean band, 41. It's on a 2-day. Is this even going to populate on a 3? Maybe. Yeah, wave trend even lower. Top side's 33. Top side of the 3-day power mean band is at the top of the monthly range. Top of the center of the monthly range. And it is flashing some bear div, man. Boy, this variance, it has been up. Still trending to the top side, though. Still freaking trending. And we just got this 3-day and a 2-day, right? Yeah, and a 15th. 2-day closes today. 3-day tomorrow. Here's the daily. Even the daily wave trend. Daily wave trend's about a buck above. Buck above. Boy, oh boy. You're going to see some madness if this thing pulls back that much. About the 4 hour. Even the 4 hours at 55. That I'd like to see. Could be getting it too. Although that every time I go that route, I see hidden bull setting up on crypto, man. I see the hidden bull. And you've got the 2400 volatility on the 4 hour just hanging high, man. Just waiting. 981's already turning up. It's negatively correlated too. It's negatively correlated too. And you were contracting on the 525, contracting positive. Surprised this isn't to the top of the power mean band yet. Just a lot of buy pressure, man. That's under 60. Interesting indeed. I mean, and you hit wave trend right here, pretty much 33 power mean, especially, and just launched it again. But you have got a lot of hidden bull, man. Jesus, all the way back to here. We're talking bam, 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 bam. All this is hidden bull. I mean, look at the returns oscillator. It's down at the 2 SD band. Tomorrow going to be interesting. Do an analysis on Solana to see if, and just crypto in general, to see if this thing's going to pump over the weekend. Any requests? Any requests? Are you trading view watchers? What you got for me? Out of all of them, though, yeah, man. AVAX. Keep my eye on AVAX. Tell you what, I'm getting this close to trading crypto. This close. Indeed. Took a little break. It was intraday options, man. I was running them hard. Anybody going once? Anybody going twice? I'm just going to wander off into... I hear a little giggle. We got here.
We can guess the quacha if you want.
Whoa. The quacha.
It's looking very scary, Boba. It looks like it might hit 30, and that's not good for the people that live here. If you earn in dollars, it's really good for you.
Yeah.
You can buy up in that money.
So you think it's going to run up to
or
30?
Free property.
Maybe we'll go up here. Jeez, man. Having an outlier. Trending. So you're saying 30, huh? That's what you're thinking?
No, not from yet. Like something seriously wrong would have to happen. But the cone is saying you guys need to put another flash in to negate the 35.
Let's look at the VRE just to see some monthly levels. Good Lord, though. You go on these low time frames, the liquidity is just shot. It's okay, though. At least we can get some monthly levels.
Keep it above like a 6.
Where are we? 1, 2, 3. Let me see here, man. Here's the top of the monthly up there. 23.52.
Yeah, that's it. It's the whole idea of setting a higher high to go test the lower low. So today is the highest the quacha has ever been.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, hello. Right?
Yeah, elections were...
Oh, yeah. There was the high right there, huh?
Yeah, right there is elections, maybe 3 or 4 candles back.
Like July of 21 or so? Yeah, we were still all ramped up in COVID, I think. And yeah, man. I mean, you're trending on the 5-day.
Looks dangerous, huh?
3-day. Yeah, it really does. What a pair to trade, though. Good Lord, man, right? Let's see.
So why don't you sell your crypto? Well, I bought my crypto down there at 15, and it kind of doesn't matter what happens next. The crypto doesn't do the measurement. Do something stupid, like
When this pair
30%.
moves, it like moves. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. But I
How's
mean,
Quant BTC doing?
is there a
Sorry?
Quant BTC pair?
Is there a BTC Quant pair?
There was, but the exchange actually closed down here because the banking system wasn't delivering the money on time, and they were getting hurt.
Oof.
So,
Oof, buddy. It's trending on the 21-day.
yeah.
Yikes. It's never good. Look at the last time it went into trend on the 21-day. That thing went from about 14 to 23. Pretty much right where we're at. Or no. My bad. I was looking at the wrong number. No, it went from like 14 to almost 19. Yeah, 14 to 19. 5 points. I mean, it's a hell of a move. Jets definitely.
So it's known that this currency is manipulated to keep these prices.
Yeah,
because we export, import, and we have to balance that difference out. The central bank does like trade against it or trade for it. But what I'll say here is, what this is let's say you're an investor, okay, Bobo, you have like $10 million.
Yep.
And you borrowed the $10 million from the bank, let's just say, because you don't spend your own money. Then the interest rate is 7%, let's say, for the year. As soon as that kwacha pulls back 7%, you can pay off the interest for the year of that loan if you timed it right. So it's scary that it's up at these prices, but if you know how to play the financial game, you pay off your loans for free whilst you're getting infrastructure. That's sort of what I think is afoot. You got to I literally treat this like a shitcoin. I don't treat it like a currency.
Right.
Yeah.
Currencies are shitcoins.
What'd you say?
But this one's nearly there. It's not a full-fledged coin.
I said currencies are shitcoins.
Yeah. They're definitely
unlimited minting, not decentralized.
They are made of paper too, so I mean, you could wipe your butt with them.
You know, paper or metal, but they're just many things bad about them.
I mean, Pablo Escobar used it for firewood and toilet paper.
Yeah, I mean, in Venezuela, they've been using it for years already for like making bags and toilet paper. And
right. That's when you know your currency's screwed.
It was cheaper in Zimbabwe to wipe your ass with a Zimbabwean note than it was to buy a toilet roll.
Oh, that is not that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's the same thing. That's the same thing as it was in Germany in like after World War I.
Yeah. Wow. Wowzer. But yeah, look at this thing. It's just riding up the 9 log MA the whole way too. And it's trending on the 21-day. I can see why you're like, oh, this could hit 30. Not this month. I don't see that happening, but holy crap, man. It definitely doesn't look good.
The news that would get it there would be America embassy pulling out of Zambia. But as long as that American embassy sits here, apparently, because the American embassy is here, it doesn't go to that. And I heard this observation in like 2011, 2012. We can check those prices back then. It'll be hard around about here.
And the dollar's just so weak right now, too. That's what's crazy. Dollar's pretty weak.
The 90-minute, I'm putting in a reversal.
Dollar is pretty weak. I mean, the euro pounds been hammering it. Aussie dollar was. U.S. is saying slap right now. Let's see. Jesus, yen is hammering. Yen's hammering the dollar right now. Poor Canadian dollar. Can't even get in on the fun. Well, I mean, what a freak show that government is. God, thank God I'm not Canadian. I would have already left. Good hockey up there. They play pond hockey. What a sport, too. What a sport. I love on Pat McAfee's show. Got hockey. What's his little segment called? Hockey is awesome or whatever. It's pretty cool, man. Those guys get so stoked. That's how every sport should be, too. If people disagreeing, let them fight it out on the field. Wouldn't that be great? See a couple offensive, an offensive and defensive linemen rolling around on the turf, in full pads.
Yeah, I heard that they employ fighters. So like, if you can skate and use a stick, but you're a really good fighter, there's like on every ice hockey team or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're talking about the same sport.
It's called the enforcer.
But there is like, yeah, there's like a dude who's there to fight with the other fighter from the team.
Have you ever seen what they look like? Look at Filthy Snipes' profile pic in the TV chat. That's an enforcer right there. He's caught a couple pucks in the teeth. Doesn't wear helmets. Yeah, it's good shit. Yeah, man. Every team's got the enforcer. That's their job. That's what they do. They're just out there to crush people's souls. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you got to be good. It's not like that's their only job, but that's the last person in the world you want to lock horns with on the ice. Indeed.
Yeah, it's amazing how those guys can throw down with ice skates. Like I used to dig.
It's amazing.
Ice skating or whatever. My mates wanted me to play some hockey when I was a bit younger on the ice.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I would not be able to fight like how these oaks fight.
Dude, they just get down, man. I got a friend who played, I mean, he probably would have played college hockey. Maybe would have made it. Don't know. But just had certain circumstances in the family's life where it never just worked out. But yeah. Saw him in action one time at the bar. Never, dude. This hockey guys fight quick, man. He grabbed this dude's shirt, pulled it up. Yeah, gotta love the hockey players.
So dirty. That is such a clever move, man.
Oh yeah, you're screwed at that point. Because it jacks you up, man. I mean, you pull that over the head. It's got your arms. It's got everything. You're just, yeah. Yeah, Jeff, and he got arrested. He's been arrested too, correct? That was pretty violent, man. Those skates are sharp. I mean, hello. The fact is that the first time something like that's happened? I mean, there's been people cut by skates, but oh yeah, it definitely looked intentional. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if that guy got some heavy charges, man. What are they charging him with? Do we know? Manslaughter? Pretty brutal.
More likely what they're done for.
But as violent as the game is, I mean, it's amazing something really bad hasn't happened.
Yeah.
But what game isn't? Look at these football players. But that was a good point the other day. Take their helmets, man. These guys use them as weapons. I guarantee you'd have a lot less of these hits going on if these guys didn't have helmets on. Oh, wow.
Maybe it's so they don't roll their neck. Can you move? Are you limited in your head movement when you have those things? Like your ear can obviously not touch your shoulder. So if you hit the ground on your head, you don't break your neck. Kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, if anything, you'd think they'd make a neck wrap or something, right? I mean, because those skates, I guarantee people get cut all the time, I'm sure. Just, not their jugular. That's insane. You think they'd make some protective wrap, right, for the neck? That's all you'd have to do. Hell, they got material these days where it wouldn't even have to be heavy. They make this space age material crap that's, you can't even cut through it.
Yeah.
I bet they do something like that. The hockey and the way that game's played too in trench. It's got to stay that way. you start taking away some of everything that goes with hockey, they will start to lose their fan base, I would imagine, which are now being made mandatory. Yep, gotcha. They do have a net guard. Yeah, I mean, God, man, that's dangerous. I don't think people realize how sharp those skates, especially those fucking NHL guys' skates. They're probably pretty damn sharp. I've only ice skated a few times, and those skates, like you go and you rent a pair, not very sharp.
Yeah, they're quite blunt, yeah. I've actually got a pair of ice skates living in the middle of Zambia.
Right.
CCM or something, yeah.
Yeah, I remember back when was it, in the 80s when the rollerblades were big? My buddy who I was talking about, he jumped on those rollerblades. Oh my God, it was crazy. The way he was rolling around on those things. He was a great skater, still is. Hell, he skis backwards on his park skis. What, 174s? 174 centimeter skis? He's freaking skiing backwards, and not just skiing backwards, carving, looking over his shoulder, carving tracks backwards. Pretty wild. He's a great skier too. He's the one that dragged me out west to begin with. Yes, just talked to him yesterday. Good dude. Time is 10:37. Nice. We got off into sports a little bit. All good. Let's see if we got any big pairs moving. That pound yen pair, man. Aussie yen. Interesting. God, the yen is wreaking havoc. Poor Canadians. Jesus. Japanese Hockey League crushing you right now. Man, I got the hiccup. Sorry, boys. Ruble's still putting it on the dollar too, eh?
What's it at then?
What, 89.15?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
The interesting thing to watch would be BTC, ruble. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, this thing's getting ready to flip around, though. I'm telling you, man, this dollar is going to flip around here at some point. And right now, though, on the daily, woo, ruble running an outlier on the dollar. Ruble running an outlier on the dollar. Lower lows, except from right there at the top. Yeah, man, it is setting up some bull div, too. It is setting up some bull div. Predominantly, a lot of these wicks are to the downside. There's some good ones out there, man, for sure. Like in the league right now, though, who's the top enforcer? I'm clueless.
Yeah.
I bet ODB is about to tell us. Especially, that's what I think. I think hockey just needs protective equipment. No changes. In the way the NFL's leaning with their BS, hockey's going to get an influx of freaking new fans if the NFL keeps doing their goofy shit. Hey, it's a violent sport, right? Parents, don't let your kids play it. If you let them play it, you know what the consequences are. I mean, if I had a kid and he was playing football and he started getting concussions, done. That's a problem, especially in the NFL, man. A lot of these guys go years without getting a concussion. Once you get the first one, then you get them a lot easier.
That's why people should play badminton or engage in cheerleading without the flips and the tosses.
I always wanted to be a male cheerleader. I mean, have you seen some of those photos?
Those guys have a very hard job.
Right. I remember when I was in middle school, I got a mirror on your tennis shoe looking up girls' skirts. Hell, the cheerleader guys, they got them by the butt. They're staring up their skirts all day long, throwing those cheerleaders around, doing their little spins and stuff.
Oh my God, this is so much fun.
No, I do.
Toughest guys I knew, actually. One of the toughest guys I actually knew in college was this Marine Roxy guy, and he was on the crew team. He rode like a demon, man. He had amazing strength, and he also was on the cheerleading team. Let me just say, he enjoyed his time doing college sports. That's for sure.
Oh, if you watch college football and you look at the male cheerleaders, they're always beefcakes, no necks.
Yeah. They're thick boobs.
Yeah, they are. They're always really thick. Out there doing backflips and shit.
You have to be able to throw and catch, a girl 10 feet into the air or whatever.
Let's be real. You're hanging out with the cheerleaders all day, man. I mean, what the hell?
Well, he was in ROTC. He was in Marine ROTC, so I don't think he was doing much of that. But he sure had fun when we were practicing that.
Oh yeah, big time, man. Big time. Let's go. Oh boy, I'm telling you, man. Dollar actually looks like it's getting ready to turn around. Let me see this 4 hour. This thing is just. The algo's got this thing by the old sack of acorns. Good Lord. Look at this bull div, man. Win wave trend at least. At some point down here on the 4 hour, this thing's going to pull back up above 91, probably take off. But as of right now, this thing is just looking weak. Crazy. Folks, look at the wicks. This is Wickville. It's located in central Russia. Holy crap. I mean, look at all these wicks. Most of them end up pulling, all these wicks, a lot of them end up pulling back up inside the 68.3 Laplace. I mean, you want to see algorithms in action that know the distribution? It's crazy, man. Really is. Very rarely do you see one close outside the 95.4. Like you get a big one like this, goes down, pulls back up inside the 95.4 and cruises to the top side of the 95.4. Not seeing any real closes. Crazy. This thing freaking gaps down and then rips up to the top side 68.3, I guess. Yeah, crazy charts, man. Crazy charts. Ruble, dollar. Good times. Let me see here.
Quick little VEPS scalp.
Yeah.
Couple seconds, 30 seconds.
Oh, so continuing the dump. Good, go, baby. Bitcoin 2, let's go. Want cheap corn. Cheap freaking corn. 1043. Yeah, Ty Domi, man. That guy's a monster. Enjoy your fight-filled day. Yee! Hockeyfights.com. Beautiful. Look at Bitcoin, almost down to the 99 log MA. Just sent a wick in the previous 90. I got to pee. I'll be right back. Go ahead, Warlord.
Bitcoin's been having a nice reversion.
Oh, just missed already. Scalp here on that. Too soon, Jim. Too soon.
Bitcoin's moving nicely. Making that move to the upside, hitting that arm, completing that mean reversion to 30-12 R, third band down, which is like almost a 10% move if you went from wick to wick. But even if you didn't, you got in a good, 7-8% move in the course of a day or so, less than a day, about half a day. And then it just completed another mean reversion down to the power mean on this candle, on this 4 hour candle. So it's moving along very nicely. It's just been doing pretty much exactly what the VEPS indicate. The returns mean revert. Price doesn't. Price follows the returns. You can see it very clearly there. And also on the chart that you're looking at, that Bilbo has up on his screen, frankly, the 90-minute, you can see the same thing. Very nice mean reversion. Very nice distribution to the downside. Mean reversion, move to the upside, and mean reversion back to the downside. Really nice, all in all. And all that on a couple of nice trending moves. If you look at the Swiss entropy indicator there, you can see those trending moves. The downside to the upside. Back down to the downside. It's really all in all very nice. Very nice charting right there. And you can see the variance there rising negatively correlated. Which
Outlier.
is, of course, indicative that the asset is falling. And, well, what's the asset doing? It's falling. So, all in all, VEPS takes another win. And if you're not using this stuff, my question is why?
4
If you're
hours
using
at the wave
traditional-
trend.
If you're using traditional TA, I would love to see, please do me a favor. If you're convinced that traditional TA is great stuff and somehow your P&L is not as great as you'd like it to be, please come and show me or anybody else in the Discord. Don't worry, we're not going to judge you. Please come and show me why you think your TA is actually better than what we're using. I don't say it to challenge you or anything. I just say it because I'm curious to know why you think the tools that are proven to fail about 70% of the time are somehow better than tools that are proven to work. Period. So I'm just curious, you know, for your and of course I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about the VEPS, as I'm sure anybody else in the Discord would be. I know those that know about it well enough to talk about it, and many do. I'm just curious, why is it that people use traditional tools when they have better tools available?
Yeah. Because, and I saw something in the chat earlier, right? You get enough people using that crap, that shit hits every once in a while because you got everybody reacting off of it. Meanwhile, low time frame volatility, when you're running with the algos, that shit don't matter.
Yeah,
good luck.
But it isn't that those tools hit. It's just that those tools show you what the asset did. So you could not have made those moves for most people. And they don't, right? Most people go broke using those tools. It's not because the tools work once in a while.
No.
The tools only appear to work once in a while because the tools are just showing you what the asset did. What the asset did happens to line up with what the math indicated it would do if you look at the correct math. So whatever the resulting price action is, sure, the stochastic or the RSI or the EMA might say, you see, it was going to go here. No, it's not that it was going to go here. It was that the probabilities and the statistics, the volatility and the entropy dictated that it would go there. People, or 1 in 100 people, or whatever, successfully trade with Voodoo TA in theory. But we all know that's probably not true. And so I'm just, it's like, how much Kool-Aid do you have? Whatever. Let's just forget Kool-Aid. I'm just really curious why people stick with tools that they know fail the overwhelming majority of the time when they see a video like this, a live stream like this, where we show them tools that just work. It's not, is this indication correct or not? No, the indication is always correct because it's always based on probabilities and statistics. So it's always correct. It's not, sometimes it's correct or not. Yeah, sure, there's artifacts, there's weird things that happen, there's repainting. Of course, there's geometric Brownian motion, which means randomness. So, of course, you're going to have things that don't, you think it's going to go one way because the propensity or the probabilities say you're going to go one way, but it ended up going the other. But it was still within the probabilities to go the other way. And so, you don't have to counter trade these tools. I'm just curious why people, why anybody using those tools does so when they know that there is literally a better they can trade available to them. And I find it fascinating. But hey, that's just me and my curiosity.
You are very curious.
I am a curious.
I'm definitely a curious too. That's kind of got me. I've definitely stuck my nose where it hasn't belonged before. Being curious.
So, yeah, that's one of the things that makes life interesting.
Like, what?
$100.
That tastes like Caesar salad. Whoops. That's a joke. Let's see here. Interesting. Everything's always interesting to Bilbo. Yeah, so Bitcoin here on the wasn't it the 4 hour breaking through wave trend, pulling right back up though. I mean, this thing is setting up. This thing has got some hidden bull div. Let's see if this 4 hour, it closes in 9.5 minutes. See if it pulls up and closes on top of this wave trend. If it closes below it, specifically, if it closes below this 90 or this 33 log MA right here, are we going to see another drop down to the 99, 35.6? Possibly. What kind of, let me see something real quick. Let's pop this back over. Crypto, Bitcoin. Let's go. Bitcoin, you're so lovely. Almost at the bottom of the weekly. Just hit the 1 SD to the down. Or no. Sorry, boys. That is the 2 SD to the downside. 95.4% chance this pulls back up inside that specific probability level when it comes to Laplace distribution. 36.556. Just hit the normal distribution, 95.4. Which is right at the bottom of the weekly range. It's a lot of support right there, man. 95.4% chance Bitcoin found its low of the day. 95.4% chance. Do with that probability as you will. If you got better than a D- in math as a kid, you probably understand what that means. Shouldn't have to explain that. But sometimes we do. I think so, Zentap. Didn't somebody do that? The hockey fight NFT thing? Pretty fun.
I don't know. Sure, as long as they made all those ones by basketballers getting points and stuff, or
I love when there's two locked up. I love when there's two locked up and they're just pistoning their right hands, man, just back and forth until somebody drops. That's what's great too. They just let them fight. As soon as they hit the ice, all of them, all the refs just jump on them. Break it up, boys. Break it up. Good fight. I mean, what a game. You got on ice fights. You got a penalty box. You got like a little inner game prison that you send people to. Hockey is great. You gotta love it. Gots to love it. So yeah, 95.4% chance BTC found its low of the day. I would reckon to say we're cooking the same meat up on Solana here. Actually, no. Solana's got some room. Under 60. 59.15 is the 2 SD. 95.4 Laplace is outside of that. 95.4 Laplace is outside of that. Usually it's going to sneak on the inside, but it's not today, boys. Not today. It is at the top side. See it already? Or no, maybe not. Slide this down. Got the 95.4. The inside or the outside of the 2 SD. It is on the inside. Right there. Down here, it's on the outside. Beautiful. Which would lead me to believe that is a magnet. And it appears to be heading that way. All right. And remember, there you go. That is the second resistance level. $50. $50. Good deal. Buy me up some of these bad boys. See if anything changed here. Well, that cash still pumping. VEPS pulled back a little. Gotcha. Roger, Dodger. See something here. Still hanging around 11%. Yeah, everything. Let's pop over. Since this thing is wrapping up, see what's going on in traditional. Man, I'll tell you what, man, Dixie just stuck in that little range, man. Stuck in that little range. Didn't we talk about this, though? Get this down a little bit. Still waiting for this thing to pop out of here. I mean, you're not just going to hover around the bottom this weekly without getting a nice pump, especially at possibly by the close tomorrow. Could see Dixie back up around 105. See how this closes. If it closes inside this monthly support, I could see that happening. First, you got to get by this second on the weekly, though, which is above the daily volatility range. A nice little step up here. Yeah. Dixie can close. I'm even going to say top side of the 68.3. Top side of the 68.3. Let's just say 104.5. Let's see if Dixie closes above 104.5. If it does do that, I could see overnight this thing starting to run. Everything pre-market tomorrow will be down. You reject here off the daily, and you just continue to hover down here. I mean, you can tell a lot of the traditional market too. It's telling you exactly what's up. Who else knows Dixie's down here by the bottom of the weekly? I mean, this thing's only got up, in my opinion, especially tomorrow. It's almost close. That's a hell of a move, Dixie, to drop all the way to the bottom of the weekly support. Showed a lot of weakness, and it got hammered in Forex, so there is that. Got literally hammered in Forex. Let me see. Boyle, doing your thing, aren't you, buddy? There's that Baba. Baba pulled it up a little bit. Let's see how... Good Lord. Take that back. Man, it tried. Got back up to the second weekly? First weekly, my bad. First weekly support. Yep. And rejected. Right back down to the second. Still running to the downside. And what is that still at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth standard deviation. Fourth standard deviation. Power move, man. SoFi down 8%. SoFi have return or earnings? No. Tight daily range. Jeez Louise. Well, this thing's down to 2SD as well. Got a lot of 2SD moves a day. Stuff. Old Starbucks up 1%. Yeah, it's all you knuckles buying $10 lattes. What the hell, man? I make my own coffee. Kidding me? Buy a bag of bean for about $20. It lasts me, I don't know, 2 weeks. Crazy. What is it about that Starbucks? They're putting crack in their coffee or something? Get everybody hooked on it? I mean, I know people that spend like $600 a month on Starbucks. What the hell is wrong with you? You could buy an espresso machine. In a quarter, you could literally buy a nice espresso machine for what you're paying. It's insane.
It's a scam.
It is a scam. So the beef is over. Players will go grab a beer. Yeah, Donnie. I bet they do, man. Because that is definitely just hockey in general. That's a fraternity. That is a fraternity of some of the most badass athletes on the planet. All these football players think they're badasses. I want to see put one of these big linemen on some skates, put him on the ice. Guarantee he's going to go down like a ton of bricks. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Oh, goodness gracious. Everybody's an athlete till you strap on the freaking skates. Right, Filthy Snipes? That would be great. Or just switch the rules up. Hockey rules on basketball for one night. Guys getting a little set up a little penalty box, let them fight on the court. Just think. Pacers would have won an NBA championship that year. Instead, got like 5 players suspended. Crazy. The Malice in the Palace. Look that up on YouTube if you don't know what I'm talking about. Most people in the States remember. Okay. But yeah, that was crazy. We pushed old Ronnie a little too far. He was chilling, man. He was laying on the scorer station. Damn it. Yeah, I just knocked my water over. Son of a bitch. What are you gonna do? But yeah, some drunk in the crowd threw a beer on him. Oh boy, he just turned up or went charging into the stands. Not good. Then 2 other players followed him up there. Remember Steven Jackson? He just ran up there, just started punching people. Didn't even care who it was. He had like 10 people probably. Wah, 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 wah. Pretty nuts. Pretty freaking nuts, man. Gold making a run. I mean, we called the move to the downside on gold. It got down there, that 1934. This thing popped 50 points, man. Good on you, gold bugs. Should have been watching Alpha Trading. You would have been making a bigger stack instead of losing it. Hopefully you got back in the long. Tomorrow, maybe Monday. But by the end of the month, this thing can make a nice run, man. Where's the top of the monthly at? It's way up there. Yeah, $4. $4 copper. Let's freaking go. Fire up the mines.
Get a nice little pop from Bitcoin.
What do you pay your miners an hour, Crypto Warlord?
They are like $3 or $2.
$3 an hour. Nice. How much copper does one dig up in a day?
Yeah, depends if you're digging it or stealing it, bro.
What's that shit they chew on? Cot? You got to freaking turn a human being into a mining machine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Obviously, people, we joke a lot on here. Crypto Warlord does not own copper mines or emerald mines. Well, at least not that I know of. I could be wrong. What'd you say?
Yet.
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 Monkeys do, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Monkeys definitely do. And they are waiting. Here was that GIF. I'll pop it in the chat.
I'll give you guys a sneaky one. That's a tax rival.
There's the favorites. Where's my favorite? This is what's waiting when you come out with your bag of copper. Just waiting to jump on you. We'll stab you right in the head and take your copper bag. Good stuff. All right, guys, let's wrap this dog and pony show up. Going into the traditional market close tomorrow. Got a lot of things looking good. We're going to start the stream tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We wanted to start it at 9:20 Eastern Standard Time, get a little change up for TV. Didn't work how we planned, so we're going to go right back to 9 a.m., which is a good starting time. Gives us a half hour before the traditional market open. All right, guys. Trading View, thank you for all your support. Hit that rocket icon. Some rockets are good, some are bad. This Trading View rocket icon, it's a good one. You're allowed to hit it. Let's see, especially the Discord. Thanks, guys, for all your support. You're awesome. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, link is in the description. Come on in, open a support ticket, request the free Volatility Starter Pack. If you like what you see here, right, this is the VEPS, Volatility, Entropy, Probability, and Statistics. We will give you a free chart, access to the channel, the educational channels that go along with those indicators that we do give you. And you get to, you can come in any of the live streams, speak up, ask questions, and you have full access to the public chat to ask questions. I highly recommend you come into this Discord. Don't just be quiet. Ask questions. This is not easy stuff, and we're here to help. Literally, you're not going to find any affiliate links, nothing of that nature at all. The main reason we're here is to help, especially traditional TA traders have been out there losing money in these markets. It's time for a change. We know it. You know it. Let's do it together. Wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Papa.